Okay. Stream should have started. Just gonna give it a second. Hopefully this is working on YouTube right now. Maybe I should check on my phone. YouTube. My channel. It goes for the banner for some reason on there, but it can change up because I am currently live. Well, that seems to work. That's good. Okay, welcome to part 7 of the Trails of Quartz randomized thingy, where I randomize the slot, what the slots happen to be of. So, for example, Ween has a Water Master Quartz and water in the first slot, funnily enough. And also more time than you'd probably want him to have. Considering I'm putting cast 1 on him, that might mean a bit too much time. Last time, we started doing all the stuff in Nord and we got through the first load of stuff. We even did some of the side stuff here. I mean, we just got Cameraman Caravan left to do on this specific part of the game. I chose to end the stream at the time because I just decided to. I know that's probably not the best option to do. I am noticing I don't have a chat. I might have to utilize my phone for that, but I'm also utilizing Streamlabs to be able to switch. That's a slight issue actually. I'm not about personally I'm not about to go causing myself to be having my own stream running on my phone, so I know it works. I know it's working. So anyway, back to this malarkey. Actually, since we're here, I don't actually know where any chests are. I accidentally hit the E button. So time to once again turbo mode our way along this part of the highlands, as we are heading towards the cameraman that happens to be in the area. And there may be some chests I haven't gone to yet, but it's not out of disinterest. I just know that I'm going through this area again, and so there might be a chest or two I'm waiting to interact with until later. Anyways, heading on over here, we get put into a cutscene where the cameraman's busy taking pictures of this giant statue. He introduces himself as Norton, and no, not of any security programs. We get some pain in his chest, though to be fair, we've been running around and riding a horse around the North Highlands for a couple of hours, so fair enough. If you want to end the day, you gotta press wait here for Norton to finish, which is what we'll be doing, and so we just wait. Simple as that. We get Norton back to the settlement, and oh dear, their truck crashed. If only there was an engineer here. Thankfully, Alyssa does know about it, about engine stuff, because Wineford, but doesn't have the parts. This is fair enough. Alyssa's not running a emergency breakdown service. So obviously, since we're in the middle of nowhere, there's no time to call the AA, and we're going to have to go and find some guy that happens to be in the Highlands that can do the repair for us. Most likely because he actually has the part that we need. Or the tools. It doesn't matter. Point is, things broken and there's a guy that can fix it. They happen to be living by a lake. How convenient. It's in this area. God damn. So, anywho, we march along. Over this way. If you look at the map, the Lake Lequima is there. Upon arriving, we get to see that, yes, this is a lake. Of course, if this was British colonized, they wouldn't have Lequima. Lequima? Yeah, that's probably the pronunciation of it. It wouldn't be called that. It'd be called something like, I don't know, Lake Victoria. or in modern times, Lake Charles, I guess. But
How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
This area is a lot bigger than it needs to be, but it is for the sake of the fact that you've got a horse. So we head up here, because that's where they live. And we enter. Guys already knows who this is, thankfully, but Alyssa also happens to, because this is Gwyn Wineford, Alyssa's grandfather, who happens to not run the company. That makes sense. Obviously, we all know Arena's the one running the show, so this is where he happened to have been hiding the entire time. Oh well, doesn't matter too much in terms of oh well, it makes blah 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 blah. I fumble my words a bunch. As it turns to evening. We're skipping through this dialogue where Gwyn thinks Wena's obviously perfect for Alyssa and they should already be all lovey-dovey and spitting and whatever other words. We see this little girl with that doll thing again happening to be in the area and they fly off into the sky. Gwyn fixes the truck and everyone gets to have a nice meal. Alyssa, though, does leave, and Reen and Alyssa have a long conversation. That's to do with Alyssa's backstory. With her father dying and Gwyn fucking off, Reen ends up just overworking herself to no wit's end, and Alyssa and so dynamics and all that. Gwyn left because of the railway cannons at Gorelia Fortress. But Reen even talks about his family to Alyssa a little bit. The rest of the guys show up and everything just gets a bit And yeah, this guy is nice. We do get an S-break on Flash S-Craft on Alyssa now. Yay! Meanwhile, at some point of the night, we get a bit of talk here as... Oh no! The Calvert base! Oh no! Modifier at the watchtower! Everything's getting fucked over! No! And we get to save. Thus ends technically the second day. It's the only day where we've actually been doing tasks. But that's what happens when you have to spend most of the day travelling. It's like those school trips where it's like, oh, we'll be gone from the Monday to the Friday, but the Monday will be spent mostly travelling to wherever it is we haven't been travelling, and the Friday will be leaving at a Pacific time as well, spending most of it travelling. So really it's only a Tuesday through Thursday affair and then 2 days of travel time, but they have to say it the way they do. Another meal occurs for breakfast and we get one assigned task. A monster in the north part of the highlands. And it's not required. So you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But it's there. Disaster has struck because of the whole both Calvert and Elbony being attacked at the same time thing. So airship patrols increase immediately and tensions are higher than they ever could be. For the time being, of course. It's not good news in either way, shape or form. And I'm still pondering whether I can get a chat bit beyond my screen. Ah well. The adults assure the students that they don't need to help matters and we are to take Norton back to the Tassander Gate. Fair enough, it's best to do that. We don't want civilians getting caught in an active war zone if things escalate more than they already are, so we are to head to the South Highlands. Oh yes, we actually do have to ride there, which is a little annoying. We could have just, I don't know, done a cut to Sander Gate and that would be all. But no, we need to do this because we really need to hammer home just how much travel time there is in the Highlands. Which, it's a little annoying, but...
That's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
Oh yeah, in the sky there's airships. Oh, that's the airship.
We need to hurry.
Those are armored cars from the Imperial Army.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
It makes sense that they would have their armoured vehicles prepped and ready to go, because if the things are escalating, then that's bad. It just automatically is at the end of the day. But, you know, if it's a false alarm, then better to be safer than sorry. Vander shows up to tell us that there'll be a train leaving any moment now and we'll be able to leave. Gaius, though, wants to defend his homeland, and of course the other students are like, yeah, we want to be with Gaius solving this case because something's clearly up. So, to the watchtower we go. Yep, it got destroyed. Well, it got attacked. It seen better days, at the very least. And we now have to do some investigative work to figure out exactly what the hell happened here. So, talking to some of the guards, apparently one of the guys died on SATs, which is unfortunate, and well, that's for his mental health to suffer from, not ours. And a different guard here also has dialogue we need to hear, apparently. Calvert base also got attacked around the same time, so it could be both sides are just trying to be like, no, I fired, no, you fired first, no, you fired first. Let's beat each other up. Or there could be more going on, and obviously the answer is more's going on. I mean, seriously, some of this stuff has to be facilitated by the fact that there's a little thing called the crossbow games, and this situation didn't get cropped up in that at all. So anyway, the answers are 3 AM as to what time it was. The public garden has got attacked, and we need to think who could have done it in terms of we need to think, I think it's the weapon that was used, because the type of Rhineford weapon that was used is an older model. So obviously using maths to figure out the trajectory of where everything got fired, we're able to assess where this could have been. Funnily enough, in terms of, thankfully they didn't make it any bigger than it already is, so the answer is actually not that far away from the watchtower itself, as it's right here. There's also a ladder there that's been carefully rolled up, so we can't just climb up. And Emma clearly does something, so Alyssa's arrow definitely hit. But hey, that's enough about potential magic using. And more climbing up this ladder, because a little bit of a ladder. Climb needed. And oh look, mortars! What a surprise! Well, of course, these mortars were fired on Erebonian land, so if any of those mortars did hit Calvert, then well, fuck. Well, no, there's also mortars supposedly in Calvert as well, most likely, for the purposes of whoever it is that wants to, well, cause damage. And hey, causing Erebonia to go to war with Calvert, that certainly would be disruptive. Eustace and Ween, and Emma of course as well, those were the ones that were hard, recognises the little girl with the bloody doll thing. And it's real convenient that she shows up at this time while we're investigating issues that are occurring for the second time, and you get given a time limit don't worry, this time limit's not too harsh, as they'll be flying over towards the stone circle.
Just don't lose sight of them.
So it's actually quite easy to go through. You can even enable turbo mode because there's not going to be many obstacles in the way, and all enemies despawn off the map, so you don't have to worry about that.
Did they touch down near the stone circle? There's no escape for them now.
And return here. Oh, AP increased by 1 because we got there within the time limit. And so they touch ground.
What to do?
Clearly the words being used could suggest taking on us than any other group, and finally we get to know who her name, what she is. She is Miriam, and that's how we get him. Some kind of combat doll thing. It looks like a combat doll, so it's fair to make that assessment. Welcome to a fight against Miriam. For this, I do recommend Motivate, just so that you are dealing more damage. I realise, guys, his mouse quartz is one that's really good. Since this is just a normal humanoid, we actually don't have to worry too much about oh no, this heart won't do too good. Although resistances to the status efficiencies are there, so do be more careful on that end. Buster Arm, that's such a pretty good thing. Buster Arm impedes, can cause fate, deals damage to everyone. Like, just bend me over sideways at that point. Especially since they hit Alyssa and took her down, so we're now gonna have to wait for her to get up. Helmet barrier, woo! That means a complete immunity. We're gonna need to just wait, hang on, it? No, I only chose KO. I forget. Right, okay, I forget. Serene Blessing, not as good. It's really only better in terms of being able to revive.
My turn.
Had to get rid of it somehow. No, don't do this. Fuck's sake.
It's my turn.
Well, at least I can Blessed Arrow. And then I think while we've got a ton of strength up, let's do a Calamity Hawk. Is the simple answer here. I'm hoping for a delay to occur, but knowing that that is unlikely is... Well, Emma's dead. This is going to die too, so fuck it. We'll set arrow, try and end this match. Try and end this situation wholeheartedly. Oh, I have 3 bravery points. I should have rushed.
It's my turn. My turn.
Right, I do have a fucking bomb, so 5. Maybe swap over to useless. I think actually my better swapping would be
Sorry, would you mind?
Alyssa out, and then Pink with Emma, and then Sparkler.
Leave it to me.
Get rid of that. fuck it, we're using all our ice breaks in this fight, and I guess I don't want experience for my brain for one of the healers. God.
You're in the shore. Won't give up.
Oh god damn it, the strength down, I forgot about it. Damn White Beam.
Not yet.
Okay, well Wing's dead. Oh no, never mind, ultimate barrier. Oh, I don't think this is gonna be going too well. Oh wait, ultimate barrier doesn't block the arts somehow. Fair enough, I will win this fight, though I'm not proud of the fact that I've basically resorted to just casting arts. And just letting characters be dead. Because I like to get them experience, damn it.
Together, we're unbeatable. Great.
Ring gets to level 24, Guys gets to level 25 and gets World Wage. The cost of health gets some CP. And so we prove that we're strong enough anyway. And Milliam wants to help us actually deal with this whole situation. Funnily enough, that was also why she was here. And now we have Milliam on our horse. So, great news! Not only do we get to look at horse buttocks, we get to look at tiny... Okay, I'm going to finish that sentence off by not saying it, because why, Falcon? Why does Milliam's outfit have, like, not proper leg design, for fuck's sake? Like, can I turn the camera? Yeah, I can, okay. Right, we're going a little blind now, because I think this is much better. Thankfully, we don't have to ride the entire way, and we get to just cut to the settlement. It's now lunchtime in-game. Obviously, more airships are flying about still, and we explain through the orbital stuff what we're going to be trying to do, and we now have Milliam's help on the matter. Oh, speaking of which, Milliam, you're level 53. You're definitely in the starting lineup. Although I'm going to move you here, I'm just going to do a bit of movement, settling, and before I start thinking of spinning, fun fact, technically, those two slots there, we could actually put stuff in, but we can't right now. This is because Milliam's not part of the team fully, at least not at this point. However, Milliam will be showing up more often later on, so we can actually go on to here. I have to now Alt-Tab to access the actual thing, and we can scroll over a little bit to Milliam. Of course, if we go back onto the game, she has her first slot is locked to Earth, 5th and 7th slots are locked to Mirage. Is that the correct answer? Yes, it is Mirage. So the first slot. So we actually get to quickly while we have her. We'll just so first and then 5th and 7th slots are locked accordingly to Earth, Mirage, and another Mirage. Oh. And that's all we'll be doing on here at the moment, because Milliam does not count towards our randomizing this just yet. Just yet, not yet. She'll be about later on for that. At this point, you can still go after the monster if you desire to. It's not required, but it can be useful if you want some more experience, I guess.
Well, if we keep up this pace, we might make it in time after all.
Not might.
Actually, hold on. Where's the button to switch? Yeah, let's switch to the white. Let's switch to Alyssa for this bit, because at least at least there's a bit more proper etiquette in terms of what we're seeing. Right, where is the monster anyway? I don't see it. Or I'm not looking properly. We gotta go to the quarry, so we gotta go through this area anyway. Oh, is it over there? That's why I wouldn't see it. Behold, the monster! Oh, we start with a 50 CP thing, so we can just quickly do this. So, for the purposes of this playthrough, William's actually a nice asset to have due to the defensive nature of the Aegis Master Quartz, and just overall, just because William's higher level and therefore better. And this is a thing that's going to be a painful because yeah, okay, I need to use Spark Arrow. Now look, that's not, even William's not really doing much damage, and oh, that bush was pointless. Okay. I think I've made a mistake. Because I need to do enough to be able to.
Alright, let's do this. Understood.
This at least gets millions. This Geigen, this 200 CP Geigen Breaker. Alligatum becomes a giant hammer in this S-craft. I'll say this now, William has some of my favourite S-crafts in terms of Cold Steel. But that's just because of just the different ways Alligatum gets transformed. More than anything else. I was kind of hoping for something like that, but that didn't happen. Can we encompass uses? And we can't. Okay. These two look like they need the health more.
I suppose I should thank you.
Some attack delay, please, damn it.
I'll handle this.
There we go, we got Arts Defense down. Can I hit a Hydro Cannon beforehand? Yes, I can, but oh, it'll be weakened anyway. I bet it's a stronger art anyway, so it should be fine in terms of overall aspects. We need to get the points up a bit, but anyway. Oh crap, he's using Earthshaker.
It's my turn.
Huh. I'm thinking I'm going to switch now. This is not going well. Oh god, it's going to quit!
I suppose I should thank you. I'll handle this.
I'm going to snipe the quit. Because otherwise I'm fucked. Wholeheartedly just not going to live.
You're in the shore. Crystal Saber.
And
There.
I'm hoping that puts in a good position for healing purposes. It did not. We're just gonna barrier, so William won't die, but I can't guarantee anyone else's survival. Yeah, I can't guarantee anyone else's survival as much. Damn it.
I suppose I should thank you.
That breath is not doing enough healing, but at least that missed. Okay.
There. Very well.
Yeah, some passion. So.
Focus activate.
Yeah.
Seems to really wanna. No! Wait, who's getting healed then? Oh, okay, Ween. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ween getting healed in that situation is fine still. Bad news, Eustace is now dead.
Here we go.
And I've not been getting any CP on Emma, so that's not good. That's not good at all. That counted nothing. And that does nothing as well. Why did I waste my time doing that? Please, just for the love of God, attack delay. Maybe not this time, because that would be a quit. Oh. Oh. I've lost the fight at this point, because, I mean, I don't have any... I have a Salmon Powder, I guess, but... I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it, because I don't want to die, because that would not be fun. We'll just do that, so we can snipe the crit and hopefully win. Yay, we did it, but too many people died for my liking. So goody, I'm gonna be under-leveled. And by the way, Milliam's level is 33, but that isn't under-leveled aspect. In order to report that the quest is done, we do have to go back to the settlement, unfortunately. And yeah, only Reen and Milliam are alive, so we gotta deal with this. Well. Okay, well, this could have gone better. But I guess this is what I get. Where is Larkin? There he is. We killed the monster for you. We got some stuff out of it. And I am now going to head into this place and just get everyone here. Go in, damn it. Let's see. Now that we're done with that, everyone's got like no CP as we head into going to the final bit of this place.